So if habituation works, and it does, why isn't this the first line treatment ENTs, doctors, audiologists recommend for someone with bothersome tinnitus? This answer is because it goes like this. There are enough people who have went on to recover, millions of people. The majority of people that get bothersome tinnitus, they go on to habituate just fine. And because of that, that's where that statement, you'll just have to live with it, comes in. You'll just have to live with it. It's rooted in science. It's rooted in numbers. It's rooted in hard evidence that supports that enough people have recovered from bothersome tinnitus that, well, that's what you're gonna do. That's what we can't help you, so tough luck, just live with it. Next patient, right? Because when you couple the fact that the majority of people with bothersome tinnitus are fine, and you couple that with the limited understanding that ENTs and doctors, the limited amount of training they get about it, and the fact that training is based in theories that we can't even prove or disprove, and the fact that the central nervous system is very not misunderstood, but it's very there's a lot we don't know about it, and we don't even really fully understand consciousness, and nobody meditates in the West, and we throw pills at everything. All of that, you take all of that into consideration, and you get a state of practicing medicine where if you can't just fix it, you'll have to live with it. And I know this sounds harsh and brutal, but you have to think about it from a doctor's perspective. When they're in med school, or they learn so much about the human body. I mean, doctors are really incredible. We all know this. But they learn so much that unless they decide to specialize in something like bothersome tinnitus, or unless they get bothersome tinnitus themselves, or unless they have a reason to try and make breakthroughs or do this, there's really no incentive. There's really not that much incentive. And so I want to make this video because I don't want you to be mad about the medical system, or because I was mad. I was like, when I first had it, I was like, I feel like it's failed me. I feel like Western medicine has just freaking failed me. And then when I habituate, I was like, why is this not the first line treatment? It works, and it works for so many people, and I teach it. And why is this not mainstream for if you have bothersome tinnitus, and then there is a protocol to help that person, and not tell them you'll just have to live with it? Well, you're the doctor. Isn't it your job to help me live with it? Right? So there's a big gap there that needs to be filled in with the right information, the right treatment protocols. That's why I'm making videos, is that, and if enough doctors hear this and see this, that they will this will be the treatment with all ENTs, all doctors, and all audiologists. Eventually, it's my hope. I believe that'll be the case. If they don't discover a legit Western cure or something like that. But I believe the habituation is just returning to the state where you're unaware of your body's natural sounds. And so I think if there is a legit cure, habituation is the legit cure. It's just not fast. And I don't think it's had the awareness. I really don't think. I don't think enough people have talked about it. I don't think they've made enough videos about it. I don't think enough YouTubers have built businesses around it. Like me building a coaching business around it and talking about it, believe it or not, helps other people, even if they don't come and work with me. Because the more people that do that, the more doctors will take notice. In the medical system, the medical system moves like a dinosaur. It's extremely slow, and it is very archaic. It does not move very fast. It takes forever to get things done. So 20 years could go by and people could have suffered needlessly for 20 years in the medical system. So you have to understand that medicine it's not state of the art. There are state of the art treatments within medicine. But if they don't get the FDA patent approval, if they don't get the, there's not peer reviewed and this and that, and if it's not like legit mainstream, a lot of people, especially if they come from big academic backgrounds, a lot of people are not gonna, they're just gonna think it's fictional. And so there needs to be, I think, people, other YouTubers talking about it and building businesses around it, making videos about it, because that awareness is what will push it into the mainstream. Push what I'm saying into the mainstream about habituation, consciousness, taking your thoughts captive, all of that stuff. And when you're in the West, you never really learn about Eastern medicine. They don't teach you about Eastern medicine. A lot of it they see as pseudoscience in the West. And I live in the East now, so I'm very much in tune with Eastern medicine. And it doesn't fix all, but if we're being honest, Western medicine doesn't fix all. Like if you break your arm, Western medicine is great. You want Western medicine. It's gonna fix you up and you're gonna go home and heal and you get a gunshot, Western medicine is the way to go. But if you have to accept something that you don't want to accept and you're in a situation that's emotionally requires you to surrender, Western medicine is not the way to go. It's not going to address these big spiritual, deep philosophical questions that you need answers to. If you have tinnitus and you're bothered by it, then habituation it's not going to really make sense in the Western setting. And so so when you hear habituation, don't discredit it. If you hear a doctor tell you you're just gonna have to live with it, just take that with the full understanding of everything in this video and kind of have compassion on them. Don't be angry with the medical system. Just understand it is behind the times and it needs to catch up, and it will catch up. It might take 20 years, but it will catch up. It's just slow to change. It's very archaic. And look at the history of medicine in the West. They used to lobotomize people in the 50s, not that long ago. We realized, we shouldn't do that. And realized, we probably shouldn't give second graders meth, amphetamines, Adderall, which is what I was given. Maybe they're just a kid being a kid. So let's just be real. Medicine does not have a good history in some areas. So you have to give it a little bit of grace, okay? And I believe if you can do that, you don't have to get mad at it. And, that's going to help you habituate too, because you're not going to be angry. So anyway, if you like this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you want to work with me, you can book a 60-minute session below. I would love to work with you. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.